What's up, guys? This is Bull the Fell-Handed. Today we are gaming with the community, gaming with a sub of the Fell-Handed here, King Adon. We're gaming with this gentleman, and we decided, out of the many games we played, to do a KV2 troll platoon. Now, it's not quite a full troll platoon. We don't have 5 of them, but you know what? KV2 is also a KV2, so I think we're going to be fun. We're on Dukla Pass. The greens have taken the northeastern spawn, and the reds have taken the southwestern spawn in this standard battle. The idea here is, guys, we're going to run the zero line because, you know, typically the heavies and the more armored tank destroyers kind of always end up slugging it out right around maybe, you know, H0, H9, somewhere around that area. So that's kind of what we're going to do. We are going to put these big, bad Russian tanks in the line of fire. See if we can't get up in here and make some things happen. We are running the derp gun with nothing but high X, which is what I highly recommend you should do. If you run anything else, even high explosive anti-tank, you will be sad. Moving on. So as you can see here, guys, the team is appearing to spread out very, very nicely. Now, granted, of course, you know, what happens 5 minutes from now may be something totally different, but for the moment, things look like they're going to shape up to be a fantastic game. So just keep your eye on that tactical map in the bottom right hand corner, and that way you can kind of see, you know, if the teams are going to go south or not. That's a really good indicator. You know, speaking of which, if you do a lot of solo play, even if you do platoon play, you know, and possibly a little bit of the caller duty falls upon you, you can say, hey guys, you know, such and such is fallen, da-da-da, we need to go over here. So it's always a good idea to keep eyes on the tactical map. Now, guys, if you don't have a KV2, if you're unfamiliar with the KV2, it is essentially the Tier 6 Death Star. It takes a long time to scope in. It's got okay armor, but it seems like derp. It seems like, you know, derp, when people are shooting at you, anything goes through it. And I think, you know, it probably attracts more than its fair share of premium rounds. I'm just kind of throwing that out there because, you know, it's true. I mean, you know, when I see a KV2, you have to focus it. You have to get it off the board, no matter what the cost, because those things, if left alone, can do enormous amounts of damage. So right now, the gun is up. We're going to creep around the corner here and see what's going on. I don't really recommend clutch shots with this particular vehicle, although you can make them. They do happen from time to time. The closer you are, the better you will be able to make a clutch shot. Now, granted, of course, there are some guys out here who, you know, the shells are guided by Stalin himself, and they just cannot miss. Good side shot here at the side of the Churchill. We're going to go ahead and scope in all the way. He's starting to move. Boom, pull the trigger. Derp. Get him off the board. One shot killing machine. If you can hit somebody in the side or the rear with this thing, more often than not, it is a wrap. Unless you happen to hit something that has fairly thick armor. So we are the tip of the spear here, guys. We are getting a lot of assisted damage. Just bounced around right there. But that's fine. We're in a good position here to really lay the hammer down. We make a clutch shot. Probably shouldn't have done that, but you know what? I said, why not? Let's just do it. And it managed to connect. So good business right there. The guy in the Cromwell B's like, yes, you're holding us down. Clicker just fired in front of us. No splash damage for him. He must be running a artillery with little to no splash damage. And sometimes, you know, they don't have those at the lower tiers here. Okay, so moving on. We're essentially just going to push their cap area. Somebody's going to be over here for me to shoot. And at this point, guys, we're starting to get concerned. We're saying, hey, where are the bad guys? Obviously, I'm taking shots to my right here. I am very, very concerned. I'm like, you know, I have, you know, just driven in to a killing field. I keep trying to watch the right. I immediately get set on fire. Derp the round. As you can see there, I tried to, you know, kind of decide if I could get behind those rocks there. It just didn't happen for me. I was too much in the middle, you know, no cover around me. And we didn't really have anybody lighting those guys up. If they lit them up, that would be a whole different story. So, you know, what I said earlier, hey, I don't see any guys. Well, you know what? They were setting, you know, 200 meters away from the cap instead of their traditional 100. So what are you going to do? And as you can see here, guys, the game itself isn't really necessarily shaping up that bad. The issue here is that the reds are on our cap, and you know the remaining fellas here, King Adon and Zodiac, are in KV2s as well. So there's not really a whole lot they can do. They can get back to the cap in a given amount of time. So it's kind of we were kind of in trouble there for about halfway through the game. But you know what? We had lots of fun. We did some pretty good damage. Not fantastic, but you know what? KV2 is always fun to play. Well, not always, but most of the time. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to have some more gaming with the community. If you guys like this, I will continue to post gaming with the community every week. See you guys next time.